Few days to married, Princess Leonor makes official announcement. For years, the world has waited for the moment when Spain's future queen, Princess Leonor, would step out of the shadows of royal duty and reveal the truth about her private life. Everyone expected another press release, another polished statement crafted by the palace. But what unfolded instead was nothing short of shocking. Because Leonor did not hide behind tradition. She broke it, by standing before the people and making an official announcement that no one saw coming. And now, with just days before her marriage, everything in the Spanish monarchy feels like it's about to change forever. Princess Leonor of Spain has long been the image of quiet strength, poise, and disciplined duty. Born into the House of Bourbon, she has been prepared from the earliest years of her childhood for the enormous task of one day becoming queen. Yet, until now, Leonor's personal life, her dreams, her heart, and her choices, remained hidden behind the palace gates. The announcement she made changed that. With her voice steady but her eyes glistening, Leonor confirmed what royal watchers had speculated for months: she is just days away from her marriage. But this wasn't just a routine statement. It was personal, emotional, and deeply moving. She spoke not only as a princess, but as a young woman in love. And that is where the story truly begins. Because the truth is, this wedding has been surrounded by more questions than answers. Who exactly is the man who has captured the heart of Spain's heir? How does King Felipe and Queen Letizia feel about their daughter's decision? And what ripple effects will this marriage have for the monarchy itself? To understand why this moment is so extraordinary, we must first step back into Leonor's journey. From the time she was a child, Leonor's life was bound by duty. Every gesture, every appearance, carefully studied, polished, and perfected. Unlike other young royals, she was not given the luxury of rebellion. At just 18, she was thrust into military training at Zaragoza, wearing the uniform of Spain's armed forces, leading drills, standing tall under pressure. The people admired her, but many wondered, what of her private life? Did she even have time for love? The answer, as it turns out, is yes. Behind the stern palace walls, Leonor quietly nurtured a relationship, protected, shielded, and away from the cameras. And now, she is ready to share it with the world. Her announcement was filled with gratitude. She thanked her parents, her sister Sofia, and most importantly, the Spanish people, for trusting her. But there was something deeper in her words, an insistence that love and duty can coexist. That being a future queen does not mean sacrificing the right to choose her partner freely. And that is what makes this moment so powerful. Because Leonor is not just marrying as a princess, she is marrying as a statement. A statement that the monarchy must evolve. That Spain's future queen will not be bound by cold arrangements or silent compromises. She has chosen for herself. But the closer we move to the wedding day, the greater the tension becomes. For behind the celebration lies an undercurrent of family unease. Reports suggest Queen Letizia, while proud of her daughter, has wrestled with the weight of what this union represents. King Felipe, deeply protective of Leonor, has reportedly questioned whether the timing is right. And then, of course, there is the Spanish public, divided between excitement and concern. Some celebrate this love story as proof that the monarchy has finally entered a new era. Others whisper doubts, questioning whether Leonor's choice will be accepted by the establishment, or whether old traditions will resist. Yet Leonor's words silenced many of those doubts. Her announcement was calm but defiant. She reminded the nation that while she belongs to Spain, she also belongs to herself. And in choosing her partner, she chose both love and loyalty, a man who, according to insiders, has quietly supported her for years, never seeking fame, never exploiting her name, but simply standing by her side. This is where curiosity deepens. Who is he really? Why has the palace worked so hard to protect his identity until now? And what will happen when, on the wedding day, the world finally sees the man who could one day be Spain's royal consort? The answers, of course, only lead to more questions. Will this marriage strengthen Leonor's bond with the people, making her a more relatable and beloved figure? Or will it spark controversy, as royal traditions clash with modern expectations? And beyond Spain, the world is watching. Other royal families, from the Windsors in Britain to the Grimaldis in Monaco, have experienced the fallout when love defies tradition. Princess Diana, Prince Harry, even Prince Christian of Denmark, all have faced the struggle between duty and desire. Now it is Leonor's turn. But there is something different about her. Something undeniable. Leonor carries not just the bloodline of Spanish kings but the weight of a nation longing for renewal. Every step she takes feels historic. And in a few days, when she walks down the aisle, she won't just be a bride. She will be a symbol of a monarchy reborn. The announcement was not merely about a wedding. It was about Spain's future. And perhaps that is why her words resonated so deeply. In them was the echo of modernity. The promise that the crown will adapt, that the monarchy will survive, not by clinging to the past, but by embracing the present. As the countdown begins, the world waits. The palace prepares. The streets of Madrid anticipate history in motion. But beyond the pageantry, beyond the tradition, beyond the headlines, one truth remains. This is not just Spain's princess getting married. This is Spain's future queen stepping into her destiny, one choice, one vow, one love at a time. And when the bells ring on her wedding day, it will not just be the sound of celebration. It will be the sound of a nation holding its breath, waiting to see how Princess Leonor's love story will shape the monarchy for generations to come.